My name is Jon Green, and I majored in systems engineering.
Why did you choose that major?
I chose engineering. Originally started as an aerospace engineer because I wanted the challenge to do something a little different than what everybody does in Yuma. In between my sophomore and junior year, changed to system engineering because after spending some time in aerospace engineering, realized it wasn't quite what I expected it to be. So went with a bigger picture degree, I guess, than aerospace originally was.
What year did you graduate?
2017, I think.
Why did you decide to attend the university and complete a bachelor's degree?
The way the world's progressing now, as far as, everything's technology driven, so you have to have some sort of secondary education, whether that's a bachelor's degree or a trade school or something like that. And so I just decided to go the route of the bachelor's degree to open up some opportunities after high school.
What challenges did you experience in college, and how did you overcome them?
One challenge initially would be going from a high school in Yuma with 30 kids in a class showing up for your first day on campus at our main campus with 400, 500 kids in your general education class. So that was a bit of a shock. And then also just being on your own for the first time. So learning how to manage your own time, trying to stay out of trouble. There's a lot of fun to be had at the university. So I had to learn the hard way a couple times how to manage my time and take care of business and then enjoy it afterwards.
Where do you work and what do you do?
So right now I work at the Yuma Proving Grounds Aviation System Electronic Test Division, and we're responsible for testing new and emerging technologies for the Department of Defense to support our soldiers overseas.
How did you get that job?
So I got that job originally started while I was a freshman in college, applied for an internship through one of the government websites, and then after I got that internship, moved into they call it a pathways internship. So you remain on the books full time, stay working out there full time during every summer. I'd come home and work at YPG, and then upon completing my degree, was offered a position out there.
What was your favorite college experience?
It's a tough one. Obviously, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of fun to be had. So just being on campus was a lot of fun. It's a great, beautiful campus. There's a lot of stuff going on. Being in that atmosphere is electric. But also I enjoyed spending time on the internship, learning kind of what I was going to be doing afterwards. And that's kind of ultimately why I changed my major after being in an internship, realizing what my career would actually look like. So I would say my internship was a real good experience as far as that goes.
Why did you choose U of A?
I chose U of A because, like I mentioned earlier, best university in all of Arizona. But it's close to home. My dad went there as well. It's a beautiful campus. I really just liked the feel of being on campus. On that, I don't know. I toured a lot. I toured ASU and NAU both. So U of A, for some reason, just was a fit for me.
What advice would you give to students knowing what you know now?
Some advice for students. First of all, like I said, when you show up on campus, learn how to, learn what your expectations are, what you're supposed to do. Take care of business first. Have fun afterwards. But then also, I think it's important to realize that, secondary education is important. The university is not for everybody, so trade schools are also a good option, something like that. Just something to get yourself a little diversified, something to make yourself stick out when you're applying for jobs later on. So any experience you can get in internships, any different types of job is always a good experience.